Welcome to My True Self. The journey you're about to embark on is probably the most important one you'll ever undertake. You'll figure out why you are attracted to certain partners, why your relationships work or not, and why you behave and feel the way you do. In essence, you'll discover more about who you truly are. If you're dating, single, or fearful of being in a relationship, then My True Self can help you. So let's begin. This is our main menu. A few things from a navigation perspective. In the top right hand corner, if you were to select these three bars, you'll discover each of the chapters that you'll be moving into. So for instance, there's the start here, the help and tutorial, the settings, conflict resolution, who controls your life, limiting beliefs, what's your mask, lovability, compatibility, and the all-conclusive who do you click with. There'll be navigation buttons on both sides of the screen that let you go forward and backward. This is a video symbol. If you see that, click on it and you'll enjoy the video. So let's begin. The first section we come to is called conflict resolution. The standard in each section is the same. You have self-evaluations and you have the questionnaire. It's important to know what you believe you're like before we ask you the questions. So let's go to self-evaluation. In the self-evaluation section, you'll notice there are blue texts. These blue texts give you additional help to understand the question. So for instance, rate your listening skills. Listening is highlighted. Select it, and it offers you suggestions on what listening really does mean. From there, simply select with this scale where you are at this particular question. So for instance, rate your listening skills. Do I have weak listening skills or do I have good listening skills? And simply select within the bar where you think you're at. Do that for each of these questions and then move on. These questions now are far more detailed and may require you to have a little more reflection. To help you with this though, on each of these screens, you'll notice an advice section. And so if you click on the advice, it pertains to this particular question being asked. So do you avoid conflict regularly? Simply answer from a 0 to 3, which reflects not at all being 0, and 3 means most of the time. If you've selected the auto next, it'll just go to the next question automatically for you. So select the one that's applicable. You'll notice at the bottom it reflects the questions you're moving on to. So do you hold your feelings in when you're angry? And you continue on with these questions. When you finish answering these questions, you can either click on the results or the next. It'll advise you that this is the last question. Do you want to view the results? You say yes, and it gives you the result of this particular section. Each section is like this. So if we go to the next section, in this case, who controls your life? The same thing, you've got your evaluations and you have your questions. And finally, the results. Now, they're all going to be the same, so we're going to go all the way down to our last section, which is compatibility, and it mentions to go to the overall results. This is after you finished all the questions throughout the system. The results, well, who do you click with? This is where we give you an idea of who you truly are. And finally, the overall compatibility results, which includes links to such things as masks. So it can help you, for instance, by clicking on masks. Gives you an idea of who the king and queen are, mimes, Superman and Superwomen, and actors gives you an idea how to interpret that information as you read it. Describes good matches and difficult matches for your personality type. And finally, we reached the end of our journey. So congratulations! You've now understood more about yourself than you possibly have ever had before. But we're not finished yet. By clicking on the next button, we have some bonus material which we hope you'll benefit from. It's the 5 brain sense principles in a healthy relationship. These are detailed documents that give you lots of valuable information on things such as applying the 80-20 rule, paying it forward. And so by simply clicking on the right text or button, you'll see the principles in detail, which can only help benefit you in any relationship that you move forward with. So I hope you've enjoyed My True Self, and that this journey provides for you, as it has for so many, a very positive, rewarding relationship experience for the rest of your life. Thanks again.